What's going on? It's your boy Matt here, back with another video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Deji's fight with Alex Wasabi. You know, it was a UK card. Um, a lot of There's a lot of things going on. Very chaotic event to say the least. There's a lot said from Deji. You know, the comeback. He great transformation compared to his previous fights. He did show a lot of improvement in the ring, especially in terms of his physique. He looked a lot more in shape. He lost a lot of weight. I think he lost over 20 pounds, maybe 40. I don't even know, but he looked significantly better. He was a lot more conditioned. I think they won like 5, 6 3-minute rounds. Either way, you know, I was actually very impressed in the first round. I was like, oh, Deji looks clean. Like, his stance looked good. He was bobbing and weaving, like using some good head movement. His upper body was moving well. He was pivoting, cutting off angles, and parrying a lot of Alex Wasabi's punches, but the activity just wasn't there. And I think that just comes with that element of having that killer instinct, and I don't think Deji has that in him. Not like his brother KSI, or it's kind of similar to how Jake Paul has that killer instinct, but Logan Paul doesn't. And just that ability to throw punches when you have to, pull the trigger, and engage when you have to. Because at the end of the day, the point of boxing is to also land punches. It's supposed to hit. You're supposed to hit people and not get hit. He did the part that was not really getting hit. He didn't really get hit, but Alex Wasabi was definitely the aggressor. I think he tried too hard to kind of implement a kind of like Floyd Mayweather pop shot, conservative defensive style, but it only works if you throw too. He had a lot of times where he could have teed off on Alex Wasabi, especially when he cut off those angles, used his shoulder and parried the jabs and power punches. He could have easily countered. Those counter punches have to come, or else your defense is pointless, because you can't win a fight without throwing punches. That's just the facts. You could not get hit, but if they see your opponent's being the aggressor, you're going to lose the fight. And that's where I think Deji made his error. It's another loss for him. He's 0-3 now. It's hard to say what he should do next, because who do you make him fight? I guess you could do the Alex Wasabi rematch, but I don't know how much attention and desire you'd get from the fans in terms of ratings, buying the fight, which is what it's all about. Just getting those clicks to get people to watch the fight. Alex Wasabi, he went in there. He wasn't bad, but I think Deji, if he just threw his hands, could have easily won that fight. But he was cutting off angle. He was moving his head. He was parrying a lot of the shots and using his shoulder. A lot of Alex Wasabi's shots didn't really land on Deji, but when the judges see the other guy coming forward and you're just getting out of the way of the punches, even though you're doing a good job of getting out of the way and your defense looks good, you got to punch, man. I was disappointed. I think that if he punched even a little bit, just threw a jab out there, he might have won. You got to keep on that, stay on that stick and move. He was doing everything, but he just needed that jab. He could have just touched him to the body and then moved. I think he could have won that fight very easily, but his older brother KSI was there for support. I really respect that, because he easily couldn't have shown up and been like, oh God, I don't know, man. If he loses again, then it's going to be embarrassing for me. But he put his ego aside and was there for the family, which I respect for KSI. But if I were Deji, would I fight again? I don't know, man. I just don't think he has the instinct. I'm still a fan of his content. I'm still a fan of him as an individual, as a content creator. But as far as a boxer, I just don't know if he has what it takes to, do something crazy. I still think KSI does have the ability, because of, he technically beat Logan Paul. Everyone wants to see him against Jake, so that's different. That makes sense. But Deji here with being 0-3, it's kind of tough to vouch for him, and make a case that he should fight again. unless he really wants to, I say go for it. Who am I to tell you what to do? You're your own man. I respect all of his decisions, but I just don't think he has to, and I don't think um, it would do anything crazy for his career. Um, Unfortunately, I do see like a lot of the talk on Twitter. There, he is getting that support like in respect, but at the same time, he's also like losing hope from a lot of people. And I think he should. I think he should just call it. I like Deji a lot. I'm still gonna watch his videos. They're really like entertaining. They're funny, and I think he does have his own personality as opposed to the common and popular opinion that he only has fame from his brother. I think he is unique, and I think he should, unless he can really flip that switch and turn into a dog and throw counters when he's parrying and he's using his shoulder. Can you throw that counter right off and then duck to the side, roll with shots? Like that's when it really comes down to. If he could do that, I say go for it. Why not? But if he can't find it in him to pull the trigger, I say you call it, hang it up, and go back to focusing on YouTube content. But yeah, that's basically. I just wanted to cover that fight a little bit. I know it wasn't necessarily a big boxing event, and interesting boxing event in terms of the science and technicality of boxing, but it was entertaining. Some crazy stuff happened. The fan jumped in there. That was really annoying. I was really happy and satisfied when the kid got thrown down out of the ring. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Deji and all this YouTuber influencer boxing. We'll keep an eye on it, but not too close of an eye because we also care more about like real boxing. We care about real combat sports because we respect it. But it's also entertainment. So whenever there's something a little bit intriguing going on with these influencers or YouTubers or whoever, we'll tap in. But yeah, that's gonna end it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Leave in the comments something that you guys want to see, what you guys want me to do less of, more of. It's whatever. It's no problem for me. I'm down to do whatever you guys are trying to see. And yeah, once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.